Hey there, 2 a.m. traffic. It's Chris Curtis here with my good friend and partner Keith Kearney. We've got an exciting webinar for you tonight. When it comes to 2 a.m. traffic, guys, there really is no system that's simpler out there when it comes to putting whatever it is that you're doing in front of the right people, in front of the right market. And one of the things that really makes 2 a.m. traffic so powerful is the fact that right out of the box, the blog is search engine optimized, meaning when you put content on it and publish that content, it's going to ping all of the search engines and let you know or let them know that you've put content on your blog. And because we have a network of users of hundreds of blogs on the 2am traffic platform, when people post to their blog, the 2am traffic platform is already relevant in the eyes of Google. That means you're going to get some serious search engine traffic. Look at the testimonials of all of our members who use the 2am traffic system. It really is phenomenal. So what Keith and I wanted to do is we wanted to give you some ideas of the way that you can use the 2am traffic platform to build your eBay business. This is something that Keith has been experimenting with, and I'll let him explain that to you here in just a second. But what I want you to think about is how many people selling on eBay do you think have a search engine optimized blog article out there linking to their individual products? And how powerful do you think that would be if you're selling products on eBay? Whether you're selling stuff out of your garage or you're drop shipping, whatever you're doing, this is a powerful strategy that can literally change your eBay business and take it to the stratosphere. So, Keith, I'm just going to let you explain a little bit about what you're doing and give people some ideas on how they can use their 2am traffic blog to connect to their eBay listings and boost that traffic up. Go ahead, man.
Sure thing. Can you hear me okay, Chris?
Yes, sir, I can. I look forward to this, by the way, man. I look forward to hearing this.
Awesome. Well, first of all, guys, thanks for joining us here. We appreciate your time. We understand time is money. So like Chris said, there really is no limit to what you can do here with 2am traffic. And something that I've just been kind of dabbling around with here in the last few months, or I'd say even the last 2 months, is an eBay business, and mainly because my wife is pregnant. She's getting ready to leave her job, and she was looking for something to do, while she's out for these couple of months here. So I thought, you know what, we have an eBay account. We haven't used it in a while. I never really had a lot of success on eBay. I mean, I sold some personal items, but I thought we should give it a try and just try to play around with it and see if it's something that she could do on the side. So I started the business up just a little bit, got it going, bought a couple things wholesale, started moving forward with it. And guys, in the last couple of months, I've done a little over 4,000 each month on eBay. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think if it's somebody like myself with very little experience, could get started doing this, I feel like anybody can do it. And this isn't necessarily an eBay training for how to go out there and make a whole bunch of money on eBay, but more or less how to use the 2am traffic blogging platform to get more traffic for your eBay account. And if you haven't created an eBay account, it's something that you can definitely consider doing because it's free to do so. It's free to start up, guys. You're not going to have to put money on the table to get started with eBay. And unlike some of these flea markets and different auctions that I've looked into over the last couple of weeks, you don't have to pay up front. You don't have to pay a monthly fee. This is something that you can pay as you sell your items. So it's pretty exciting for me, guys. The first thing I want to share with you is the difference between buying wholesale and drop shipping on eBay. There's a huge course out there right now on the internet. A lot of people know about it. It teaches you how to drop ship. And drop shipping is basically a term, or let me explain a little bit about how drop shipping works. You basically find a product, let's say a product that's on Walmart, Amazon, Overstock.com, one of these sites, and let's say there's a product that sells for $65 on Walmart. Well, you might take that product and list it on eBay for $85. Now, the point of this, guys, is of course to make a profit. So after you have your eBay fees and PayPal takes their percentage, maybe you make $5 or $10 on that product, but that would be what you consider your spread. So drop shipping is basically taking a product from another company that you technically don't have in your house, or you don't have, that you can actually ship out on your own, and you sell that product. Once that product sells, you go and order it through that third-party company and then send it out to your customer, okay? And you'll make the difference. Now, a lot of people ask, well, why would people buy a product for more on eBay when they could go to Walmart and do it? You know what, guys? I don't really have the answer for that. The only thing that I've come up with is that not everybody is a savvy shopper. Not everybody is willing to search Amazon, Walmart, and eBay before they do a purchase. If you're like me, you probably do search these sites. Whenever I want to make a big purchase or even any purchase online, I will check the three giants, in my opinion. That's eBay, Amazon, and Walmart. Okay, and I'll look and I'll price check and I'll see which is the best price. Not everybody does this, and Chris, you and I were talking about this before, but a lot of people tend to buy on impulse. They see something they want it right now, it's available, so they're going to go ahead and buy it. A lot of people have been making big money with this drop shipping technique, especially in the year of 2014. One of the things I've noticed, and I'm working with people, one guy in particular who's actually done over $500,000 gross sales in eBay in the year of 2014. Okay, this is a guy who started brand new, basically started at zero, went to $500,000 in 1 year. Something he's telling me, this little insider information, the drop shipping market is becoming more and more competitive. Okay, so this is just some basic information about eBay. So what I've turned into, or what I've turned towards more or less, is to start buying wholesale, to look into buying through government seized auction sites, online auction sites, liquidation auction sites, overstock sites, places where you can buy through buy bulk and you can get it for cheap and then go ahead and sell it on eBay. This is how I've been making my profit. So I'm pretty excited about it, guys. One of the things, though, that I have in my arsenal that I'd say probably 99% of eBayers do not have is the ability to link back from an authority site to my auction site. So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share. And Chris, when I get on this screen share, if you could just let me know that you can actually see me okay. Hold on here 1 second. Okay, you should be able to see my screen here now.
Yep, I got your screen, bud.
Okay, so this is the 2 a.m. traffic blog. Actually, this is the inside of the back office. Let me go ahead and show you what the site looks like here. For those of you who have not seen the site, if you're brand new, this is what the 2 a.m. traffic WordPress blog theme looks like. This theme was created specifically for 2 a.m. traffic members, and just so you know, 2 a.m. traffic pro members have the ability to change this theme. I believe we have over 10 different paid themes, and when I say paid, I mean these are themes that we've paid for. So if you're a pro member and you're paying your monthly membership dues, you do not have to pay for these premium themes. These would cost you well over $100, guys, but we've already paid for them for you. So you can totally customize the look of this blog. You can make it personal to you. You can make it say, Joe's 2 a.m. traffic blog, or if you were selling something completely different, you could have it totally tailored and customized to your product, and it doesn't have to say anything about 2 a.m. traffic on this blog. That's just something I wanted to share with you. But what I like to do is use the 2 a.m. traffic theme. It's powerful, guys. It definitely helps me to get more leads into my 2 a.m. traffic business. But more importantly, what I want you to see what I've done here, this last post, is I've created a post that is going to link back to one of my eBay auctions. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and you'll see it's a very short, simple, and easy post. Okay, this is men's isotoner smart touch gloves. I was able to purchase some of these in bulk for a really good price. I'm able to sell these on eBay for actually a pretty good profit margin, or a pretty good spread, which is allowing me to make anywhere between $5 and $6 every time I sell a pair of these gloves. So you might think doesn't sound like a lot, but if you sell 100 pairs of gloves at a $5 profit margin, that's $500 in your in your pocket. And when I share with you these numbers, I want you to take into consideration, for those of you that know eBay a little bit, I'm not sharing with you the numbers before eBay percentages and PayPal percentages. I'm sharing with you the numbers after the eBay percentages and the PayPal percentage. So this is after eBay takes their 10% and PayPal takes their 3.5%, and I pay to ship this out to the customer. I'm left with anywhere between a $5 and $6 profit. So sell 100 of these, it's $500. Sell 200 of these, it's $1,000. That's essentially how it works. Now, all I've done here is I've optimized for a keyword phrase, men's isotoner smart touch gloves for sale. Chris, you actually brought up something really important to me before this call. You said, you know what, you could actually optimize if you had different colors. If you had gray gloves, pink gloves, blue gloves. They have women's gloves. They have the fleece-lined gloves. They have, you know, the stretchy type gloves. These are the two-finger touch gloves. They have three-finger touch gloves. There's the the Isotoner Smart Touch 2.0 gloves. So, I mean, there's so many different, you know, phrases and keyword phrases that we could optimize here for, but I'm just showing you something really basic, right? So what I've done is I've added a quick post to my blog about these men's Isotoner Smart Touch gloves. I've given a little bit of information about what we're doing with these gloves, how they work. If you look here, I've educated people on how this smart touch technology works. I tell them that the gloves retail for $55 a piece, and then when I go back to, if you click on this link, it's going to bring people to my eBay page where they can actually buy these gloves. And you see here I'm selling them for $8.95. Now, I have a couple of strategies here, which I'm not going to share with you on this particular webinar that we're doing, but there are some ways to start getting some buyers to buy things, let's say at a discount. If I start selling these for $8.95 a piece, once they start selling, I can actually move my price up a little bit more. Most people think, well, doesn't it work the other way? Wouldn't you start high and then start to lower your price? And you know, that's what you would think logically, right? You think that you'd start to lower your price once you started selling more, but the truth is, guys, is you start to get people to buy your products, and then once they start buying your products, you can up them slowly because it will show 5 sold, 10 sold, 20 sold, 100 sold. And what's happening is people that don't click on these links to actually see how much they're sold for, they just see that there's been 50 products sold, but they don't necessarily see how much that item was sold for. So let's say I sold, I'm going to explain this a little bit more in detail. Let's say I sell 10 at $8.95. Then I move it up to $9.95. Let's say I sell another 10. That puts me at 20. Then I move it up to $10.95. Well, now what happens is when a buyer comes to purchase these gloves, they're going to see a little link in this auction. It's going to say 20 of these have sold. Okay, 20 of these have sold for a certain number. They don't click on that link. All they're looking at is 20 gloves have sold, and they're looking at that $10.95 price, and they're thinking to themselves, well, 20 gloves have sold for $11 a piece. This must be a good deal. This is a little strategy, a little trick that a lot of people don't know how to do, especially when you're dealing with items that you have multiple quantities of. Okay, so if you're just selling one item, there's not really much you can do with that. But when you have multiple quantities, this is definitely going to work. And guys, guess what? It links right back to my eBay auctions. So not only can they purchase through my eBay account, like Chris, you said, this. First of all, this shows them I have 100% positive feedback. It shows them some of my transactions that I've done. It helps them to feel more comfortable buying from me. But here's the number one thing, and I'm going to pass it back to you here in a second, Chris, so you can share a little bit more about this. But this is what really gets me excited. eBay is essentially like a huge search engine, okay? And when I type in a search for men's isotoner gloves, like I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now, and it comes right up here, you're going to see there's a whole bunch of isotoner gloves that are being sold here. Anywhere from, we got some leather ones for $27, we got one starting here at $5.99, we got some buy it now at $19.50, we got some buy it nows at $10. Basically, the ones that are selling the most. Now, there are ways to search, and I can search through best match, and I can search by which auctions are ending soonest and which are the lowest price. So there's definitely filters you can use. But the average person is not going to filter, they're not going to search or sort, they're just going to go ahead, click in their phrase, click on that search button, whatever comes back, they're going to start looking at. So just like the search engines, guys, most eBayers or most buyers on eBay are going to go through the first 2 to 3 pages of search results max before they put in another search. They're not going to sit there and go through 30 or 40 pages. So if you're not showing up on the first page or the second page or the third page, chances are people are not looking at what you have to sell. Something that can help give you a boost in your eBay auctions are high quality links back to your eBay auction, or not even just back to your eBay auction, but back to your store. See, if I go ahead and I click on my eBay store here, I'm going to show you guys real quick. If I go to all selling, and I click on all day, every day, which is me on eBay here, you can actually see all of the items that I have for sale. So I can send buyers to this site, so not just to a specific auction, but I could send them to this where it shows all of the items that I have for sale right now. It'll show them everything that I have listed. Okay, and like I said, guys, over $4,000 in a little over 30 days. This is gross on eBay, but this is not having a lot of experience, not exactly knowing what I have to do to make it big on eBay. So this is the first couple of months in. I think once I start really going full force on this and pointing links back from the 2 a.m. traffic blog, which is one of the most important things, guys. These links that come back from 2 a.m. traffic are high quality links. Okay, there's already a 2 a.m. traffic already has this big authority in the Google search engines, in the Yahoo search engines. These links are going to point back, and it's going to create, or basically what we call is lending this authority to my eBay store. So it's basically showing eBay, well, hey, this site, 2 a.m. traffic, that has already built up authority, linking back to this eBay store, well, there must be something good on this eBay store. Now, it doesn't work if you just set up a website and you link back to it, guys. It doesn't carry the same authority because it takes time to build up that authority with the website. But once it's already there and once you have that online presence, you can start to use that authority and basically lend it to other websites. This is something that's been, search engine optimization that's been going on for years. And even though they make changes in the algorithms, even though they make changes in how they list websites, one of the things that never really changes is the fact that a good high quality PR website that links back to you is going to help boost you in the search engine. So the more eBayers learn about this, guys, the more it's going to blow up. And if you do have an eBay business, I got to tell you, 2 a.m. traffic is absolutely worth investing in because you're going to get yourself a fully functional, optimized blog, just like you saw here, just like you see here. You can go there again, and you can use this to optimize for any single product that you're selling. And if you're selling multiple products, we want to see you listing one for isotoner gloves, one for women's jeans, one for whatever it is you're selling. You can create listings and link back. So I'm going to go ahead and get off screen share here, Chris. I'm going to send it back to you. Let me make sure I'm off screen share here before.
Cool. Okay. Hey, great job, man. That's really awesome. Guys, here's the deal. eBay is already an authority site. Okay, so when you put your stuff on eBay, chances are your stuff is going to get listed in the search engines through your eBay listing somewhere. Now, you're probably not going to be on the first page like Keith was showing you, or even the second or third page, especially if you're selling a highly competitive product. But here's what you can do with your 2 a.m. traffic blog. Instead of putting the exact same product description, since it is leaning back or linking back to that product that you're selling, you can vary it up a little bit. You can say the best isotoner gloves for a lineman, or an electrical person who works up on the lines, or best isotoner gloves to use where you can feel your hands, different things like that people might be searching for. Be a little more creative than that, do a little bit more research than that. But if you get listed for those keyword phrases, then you're driving traffic to your eBay auction to buy that product without the person going through eBay and doing all the research and finding the best price. Guys, if you're selling stuff on eBay, sell stuff that people buy on impulse. Okay, when they come across something, just like at the end cap at Walmart, this is something that I need right now. I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to research it. And you can actually sell your products on eBay for twice as much as what everybody else is selling them for, especially if you're buying them wholesale and can still provide them cheaper than you can in the store. Now, if people are going directly to your eBay listing and directly to the eBay website, chances are they're going to research on eBay. Okay, but if they're coming through a search engine optimized post that looks like its own store and they're clicking on it, then they go to eBay, there's just something psychological about it, and tell me if it doesn't make sense. They're going to go ahead and click that buy button if that's something that they're looking for. So this is a huge strategy, and it's not something that can only be used for eBay, guys. 2 a.m. traffic, what we want you to do with this blog is we want you to brand yourself. And in branding yourself, that means you need to categorize your content. You need to post about everything you're doing. You need to post about everything you're passionate about, everything you're interested in. So If you sell stuff on eBay, your items that you're selling on eBay need to be an individual 2 a.m. traffic post. If you're in a network marketing opportunity as well, you need to talk about your network marketing opportunity in 2 a.m. traffic posts, because remember, you're branding you. If you're a network marketer, that's what you're all about. Why wouldn't you write content about that? Find the products that you're really interested in and passionate about. Find a wholesaler. You know, Keith is going to be doing more training on this. We actually have some stuff in the pipeline that's going to be really exciting when it comes to eBay. I'm not going to talk about that now, but I'm just blown away with how easy it is to actually make sales even in highly competitive markets, and the 2 a.m. traffic platform just makes it all the easier for you to do that. So there's a lot of benefits to going pro in 2 a.m. traffic, guys. This is not a multi-level opportunity. This isn't something you have to worry about plugging your people in and their attention's going to be deviated away from whatever you're doing. This is something that you want to plug your downline into if you're involved in a network marketing opportunity or a home business. This is something you're going to want to refer people to because it is the perfect funded proposal. People who have any kind of internet business at all or any kind of message that they need to get out to the masses need 2 a.m. traffic, okay? And the fact that we have a really lucrative commission structure, we have our elite level membership, where you can earn $297, half of that, $150 per sale. This is a great opportunity for you to really get plugged in, really learn how to market your products and services online, and take your business to the next level. So, Keith, I just want to thank you for having me on the webinar with you this evening. You did a great job tonight, man. I learned a ton. One question I have for you is I noticed you and I talked before the call. You sell a lot of clothing items, and I thought you might want to share why you sell clothing items on eBay, why that's something that somebody might want to look into.
Yeah, that's a great question. And you know what, guys? Before I really started getting into eBay, I thought to myself, something that I really wanted to sell were Nike shoes. And I shared that with you, right, Chris? And we were talking because I know Nike is something, obviously, it's a brand name. People buy shoes. People love Nike shoes. Nike shoes for women, Nike shoes for men. Seemed like a good idea, right? Once I actually took into consideration how much that particular Nike shoe lot weighed, and how much each particular box weighed, and then what I did was I typed in my zip code and I typed in, you know, how much this box weighed, and if I had to send it to California, it was like over $20 to send to California. And I thought to myself, before you're established, like obviously Amazon, Walmart, these companies can offer these shipping deals because they're giants, they're monsters. They do millions and billions of dollars worth of transactions, so they have deals with, you know, the U.S. Postal Service, with FedEx, with, you know, UPS. So they can send this stuff for next to nothing. People like you and I that are just getting started, you know, we're spending top dollar to ship these items across the country. So it makes sense when you first get started on eBay to start with items that don't weigh a lot. What doesn't weigh a lot? Well, a pair of jeans doesn't weigh that much, okay? It weighs about a pound. I've already done it. About 16 ounces. Sweatpants. I sell a lot of sweatpants. Those weigh about 13 ounces. I can send those first class mail. Anything 13 ounces and under, you can send through the United States Postal Service for $3.47 if you're at that 13-ounce mark. What happens is anything from 3 ounces up is $1.93, and then for every ounce you go higher, it goes up in 18-cent increments. Okay, so if you have a 3-ounce item, you can send that out for $1.93. I can send a 3-ounce item to California from New York, literally across the country, for $2. Okay, that allows me to still competitively price my products and keep my shipping charges low. The last thing somebody wants to see is a price or a product that's competitively priced with a astronomical shipping fee. That, you know, buyers are definitely calculating in their shipping fees, because you know what, if they can go and buy that in the store cheaper minus the shipping fee, that's where they're going to go get it. So what you have to do is be competitive with your pricing, but you also have to be competitive with your shipping costs as well. And a lot of times what I will do is I will add free shipping. So let's say I'd like to sell the item for $10. Well, what I'll do is I'll sell the item for $11.95 if I know it's going to cost me roughly about $2 to ship. This way what I can do is I can put free shipping in that item, and I can also title it and say free shipping because people love to see that. Now, On the contrary, I've also listed items for $10, and I'll say adding $1.95 for shipping. So it's almost like, just trying to test the waters and see what works better. I've had better success with when I do free shipping, if I add free shipping to it. But all the clothing items are relatively easy and cheap to ship, like men's dress shirts, men's designer ties. I've been selling a lot of stuff that comes off department store shelves like Bloomingdale's, Macy's, these big stores and these big auction sites. I've got a couple that we're probably going to release. I'm not going to release all of them, guys, because some of this stuff is research. I mean, literally hours and hours and hours of research, and not only that, but phone calls to people and getting, hung up on and going to the next person, testing waters, spent a little money here, never got some products, spent a little money there, didn't get quite what I was looking for. So as I started to, do more and more business and figure things out, I've narrowed basically my wholesalers down to about 4 or 5 companies right now that I'm doing business with, that I can get on the phone with, talk to some of these people, get a better discount than even most of the people that are buying wholesale on those websites. So I want to share this information with you guys, but we're going to do so in later trainings. Chris, like you said, if you're brand new to 2AM Traffic, or even if you're in 2AM Traffic and still at the free membership level, you really need to consider getting yourself to Pro. Guys, it's, again, relatively inexpensive at $39.97 a month. This is something I feel everybody can afford. There is a 7-day, 100% money-back guarantee. The reason that we offer this is because we are really confident in the product. Sure, from time to time, somebody asks for a refund because it's not exactly what they thought it was, or they were hoping that, the hand was going to pop out of the computer and pay them money every week for doing absolutely nothing. That's not what this program is. You do have to put some work in. You do have to roll up your sleeves. But I can tell you for sure, guys, Chris and I have invested a lot of time and a lot of money into 2AM Traffic. We use it to build our own businesses, and not just eBay, but other multi-level marketing companies that we are involved with and that we have been involved with in the past. Okay, so this is something that can build multiple companies. You can use it to sell affiliate products, ClickBank products, just about anything that is within our guidelines, which you can see on the 2AM Traffic website. You are allowed to sell, you are allowed to backlink, and you can get listed in the search engines. When I say get listed, I don't say that lightly. I mean, some people are actually getting listed in the very top position. We have literally over 100 different members who have used the 2AM Traffic blog to get a first page rank on Google. It's not that complicated if you follow through with our training, but you got to give it a try. You got to upgrade yourself to Pro. If you're not totally thrilled for any reason, just send us a support ticket. We'll give you your money back. We won't even ask why. Okay, guys, but I can promise you this is something that can really help to take your business to the next level. So, Chris, great job. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We definitely want to encourage you to get onto these Tuesday evening webinars. You can always catch the recorded version at 2amtraffic.biz. That's where we put all the recorded versions, and that's where we actually stream live as well every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Like us on Facebook if you haven't done so, facebook.com/2amtraffic. God bless, and we will see you all next week.